Hey there, Pisces. It's Jen here. I'm doing your mid-February reading. Thanks for joining me. Um, right off, I heard, if you watch 80s movies or grew up in the 80s or whatever, you'll know this well. But if you watch any of those old 80s movies, there's always a really heavy old 80s movies. God, I was a teenager. But old for now, relatively speaking. They were always very saxophone heavy, jazzy influence heavy. It just was the sort of, I remember thinking saxophones were just the shit back then. So I've been hearing some really heavy saxophone 80s music. So I don't know if you have a connection with that music or with more 80s what am I calling it? Movie or something like that. And actually, When Harry Met Sally didn't go up at the end, so I forgot about that till right now. Okay, so what it reminded me of is I have a friend, and she met her husband because they both loved Duran Duran. Now, it doesn't actually have to do anything with the 80s, but you may meet someone, could be a friend, but could be a romantic partner, because you share a certain interest in music. Maybe you do cosplay. Maybe you're into, you're sort of into something. Um, and maybe you meet in a closed group or something like that. But you may meet someone where you share sort of an interest in something kind of specific. I do see for some of you someone's cracking. Okay, so it could be something cracks, some glass splinters, something breaks, something like that. Oh, I got pottery, ceramics coming up later, and I'm almost seeing like that kind of crackly. I don't know anything about pottery or ceramics. The movie Ghost. That's interesting. Maybe some of you are thinking you have a ghost or getting into ghost hunting. Okay, stay focused, Jen. But I also see it as someone's facade. So this could be in the workplace, could be a romantic partner. I see it pretty strongly in the workplace, kind of a red flag. Um, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And it's bringing up issues of loyalty. So, some people demand that you're loyal to them. I usually find these people aren't loyal back, but for some reason, kind of narcissistic, but just expecting you to have their back, even maybe lying for them or covering for them. And you'll be loyal to someone, but not you won't compromise your integrity for it. And they may not like that. Maybe it's something like the boss came in and they were running late, and your boss had to go to a meeting or something, and later she comes back and it's like, when did so and so get in? And you did notice, you happened to notice, maybe you were waiting for them or something. And so you tell her, and that other person's pissed, and you're just like, dude, my boss asked, and I told them. Like, I mean, if you feel like you're getting thrown under the bus by the boss, I guess you could talk to them about that. But yeah, some sort of word situation where you may realize, okay, I need to keep myself a little separated from this person. I can't tell this person things. I can't tell people that may tell this person things because there's something going on there. They're not they're a little immature, or yeah, you're just like, yeah, I don't think that's someone I want to bring into the fold. Okay, now I'm going back to seeing etched glass, crafts, scrapbooking, puzzles, ceramics, pottery. So maybe you're getting into some new craft. It could be anything. Getting some sort of interest in that. Developing a close relationship. So now I see for some of you, developing a close relationship with someone at work, maybe a work husband or a work wife. And it could be just that, or it could be It could be for some, though, an emotional affair. If you're dating someone who's involved with someone else or married or, and this isn't an agreement everyone has and is cool with, because this is where I saw that scene from When Harry Met Sally, where Carrie Fisher's character says, I don't think she's dating a married man. I don't think he's ever going to leave her. And Meg Ryan says, no one thinks he's ever going to leave her. So you may have a friend that, and it doesn't even have to be an affair type thing, but that's always going back to someone that treated them like crap or strings them along and is really just so super invested in this past thing. And you may just have, or it could be vice versa, but I call it sympathy fatigue, friendship fatigue, just like, oh my God, do something about it. Like, you realize somehow that sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable in my stool squeaky, that this person sort of loves the drama and likes the poor me and the attention. And you may, again, in those situations, sort of distance yourself because, you're just kind of sick of it. And this person at work, so breaking free from past love you cling to. Yeah, kind of this person, are you lowering your standards, accepting shitty behavior because at least you have someone until someone else comes along. So I see you breaking free from that in some way, and even being on your own. But then I almost see for some of you, this is like a romantic comedy. Oh, I already shuffled and laid out the cards. It's like the minute you say you're going to be alone, someone shows up. Two of Wands. Yeah, I only have so much energy, and I'm not going to allow it to be drained by these, what do they call them? Energy vampires. These very dramatic, demanding friends that always have a problem, only seem to, trying to get the glare off that card, only seem to want to talk to you to, you know, just emotionally dump all this drama on you. But they seem to do the same thing over and over. That's that syndrome where, like, running the AC or the heat on full blast with the windows open. It's just, they just drain your energy. And really thinking about, where do I want to put my energy? What's the best use of my time? And what refreshes me and what things drain me, and making some decisions of where you allow your energy to go, and what you allow it to drain you. So if you are in a stressful work situation, okay, what can I do about this? Maybe you'll get it. Maybe it will be the push, the impetus, is that the word? To find another job, to move up, to find another position, and you wouldn't have had that opportunity had you not had this annoying fucking coworker. But that's sort of, this is what's the best use of my time is an underlying theme. Beautiful 10 of Pentacles. This is richness, family, inheritance, legacy, many generations, a solid foundation. There could be some sort of property. Someone in your family, your may give you something that belonged to a relative. Maybe a relative's going into assisted living, and there's a property to clean out, and you're going through old things, or someone is and said, "Hey, this reminds me of something you did with Aunt so and so. She would like you to have it, or we'd like you to have it." So there's a richness, yes, just in material things, but not always. Sometimes the richest family legacy is just how committed they were and close they were. It's also, you could think of richness again as money, or richness as in a French dessert that is just so rich and dense and complex and layered. It's not superficial. Could be going traveling to see relatives. If it's safe, I have to qualify myself. I don't condone not following social distancing, masking, quarantining. I'm pro all of that, in case anyone's wondering. Very pro. You could go to a wedding. You could hear of a wedding. You could hear of a distance wedding being planned, maybe a save the date. Maybe people are like, I'm just going to assume that this time next year everything's okay and take a gamble and book something. Maybe there's some really good deals out there. And so they're like, hey, come on, we're going to do a distant wedding, such and such, and the flight is really cheap or something. Oh, here's a new emotional beginning. So a new friendship, a new relationship. I see it more as a relationship because I did potentially see someone coming in. You may meet them through work. You may meet them through family, a friend of your sister's, or the daughter or son of a friend of the family's, or whatever. Maybe when you're visiting a family member, a sibling or something, they have some people over when it's safe. And you meet someone that way, or I'm sorry, or someone may just try to match you up actually virtually, and you get talking to them that way, or it could be someone new coming into work. But you have a shift, a positive emotional shift in the end of February. So the Two of Pentacles, this Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, bookending this reading. It's decision. So Two of Wands, decision about where you want to put your energy and what things you want to put your energy into. And the Two of Pentacles is sort of the juggling and managing of everyday life. And they kind of go together because you have cleaning and kids potentially, and friends and work and mundane chores and trying and exercising and grocery shopping and volunteering. Maybe you have a couple jobs right now because of what's going on, and you just have a lot going on. And I can see you trying to think about that. Okay, what is giving me where am I putting out my energy, and what's giving me the biggest bang for my buck? And this could even be with dating. Who's investing in me? That's something I think that Matthew Hussey says. Invest a little and see what you get back. And then if they give a little bit more, okay, then you give a little bit more. But don't just dive in head first. That was it. What else am I getting? There are some ships here, usually so there's some ships going in, some ships going out. You may just be really, really busy at work, just juggling a lot of things. Sometimes everything seems to happen at once. Work is busy, outside life is busy, home life is busy. Maybe there's something going on. So the Two of Pentacles with that Two of Wands just says, okay, let's narrow it down. What is absolutely core, and letting the other things go. I do see some of you having an experience where you are thinking life is too short, and what am I doing that I feel like I have to do? Like, do I have to be on the the PTA, and do I have to volunteer in the classroom, and do I always have to make from scratch gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free brownies, even though there's no nut allergies? Like, are you overdoing it somewhere because you feel like, why do you feel that need to do everything for some of you? forgot who it's. I'm reading for Pisces, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there. And thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll see you at another video. Take care.